guys. It's really cold this morning, but we woke up early and we're gonna have some breakfast at the Pancake House, and it's really famous for American-sized portions. We're gonna have some brunch there, so let's go inside and eat something. Alright, so what we ordered was coconut pancakes, and we ordered a half because there's a lot of food. And then I ordered an Irish, I think they have their own homemade salami hash inside. And just to give you an idea, this is my hand size, and it's the size of my hand, and also the size of pancakes. Alright, so let's cut and see what kind of salami hash they have. It's kind of like a hash brown. The cheese is an omelet. So we open it here. They also have some bacon in there too. Oh, that looks really good. It's gigantic. It's massive quantities. Should we take a bite? Let me cut off this piece here. It's really good. It's like, it is salami and hash, so it's a little bit salty mixed with the eggs, the blandness. It's really fluffy eggs. You can tell by the way it's shaped. It's really fluffy and flavorful with the cheese on top of it. What's up everyone? I'm super excited today because I'll be doing my first shoe review. As you guys all know, that I like to wear all kinds of shoes. I'm into shoes, whether it be athletic shoes, dress shoes, casual shoes, any type of shoe. So I'm very excited today to review for you this very cool shoe that I got for my Christmas present. So I decided to review this shoe and to decide to choose this shoe is because I've always worked out in really thick Nike sole type of shoes, and I wanted to actually try something else. I have never tried a minimalistic type of shoe, so I wanted to see if this shoe would actually be a little bit lighter on my feet. I had a history of, running with these really heavy, clunky kind of shoes that Nike had before. And I wanted to see if they really made a difference, and if doing squats or any type of lower leg exercise would benefit from having my feet closer to the ground. So I decided to pick these Nike Freeze 5.0s, and I think that I saw online that these were really good, or they really had really good reviews on them, and it was an upgrade from the 4.0s. So just to give you guys a good look at them, they are very nicely done with the detailed with these rubber band straps here, and it was very light. The first thing I noticed was when I put it on my feet, where they're very light, very flexible, and I like the material, the mesh here. It's really light. It's kind of like the shoe that I was wearing before. Today's a great day to try on these shoes and try them out at the gym because we're doing a lower body day today. We're doing a leg day. So I'm excited to show you guys and give you guys a review on how it feels, as also like an everyday kind of shoe, because here in Seoul you tend to walk around a lot more. So I want the shoe to be durable, to be able to walk on the street as well as give me the high performance in the gym. So let's head to the gym and see if it's able to keep up with me. All right, so it's cool. As you can see here, these shoes are very flexible. They're meant to be able to bend in every which way, so they're very comfortable in terms of feel on your feet. And I really love these shoes because I have wider feet, so it's wider at the head of the shoe. I tried these type pointier type of Nikes that while I was at the outlet, and they weren't as comfortable. I found that these were more comfortable in the heel and on the balls of your feet area. So I definitely recommend these shoes for people who have wider feet. And I tried this out for walking, and it's kind of cool to kind of film yourself on the treadmill because you can kind of see your gait. And I've noticed my feet kind of turn outwards, so I'm kind of supinated when I'm walking. But overall, if you concentrate on heel to the big toe while walking, it should kind of correct your gait. And this shoe actually felt pretty good on the treadmill. I took it for a little bit of a spin by jogging on it for a little bit, and it held up pretty well. It wasn't as much cushion as the shoes that I'm used to, but it held up. I was able to still run and still feel a little bit of comfort while I was running, compared to, I think, like the kind of like the toe shoes, the sock shoes, which I've heard they're not as comfortable while running. So I tested these shoes by doing some squats, and I felt that they felt good in the balls of my feet while I was applying weight. No shifting movements, and my knees were stable, hips were stable. I would like to drop my butt a little bit more while doing squats, but I felt like these shoes held up pretty well in terms of the pressure bouncing back into the heels of your foot, which are very important while you're doing any type of pressing leg exercise. And then I went ahead to doing some calf raises, and I wanted to show you that they also have a lot of grip. When I showed you the bottom of the shoe, they have like little teeth, so they really grabbed onto those weights while I was doing the leg calf raises. And the same thing here with the leg press machine. I felt that the grip was really good, like an average shoe. I couldn't really tell as much because you're in an angle, and it felt like my old shoes that I had before, so everything was fine. I felt the weight was evenly distributed when I was pressing, and this furthermore was reinforced when I was able to do these front squats here, and I felt really good. Feet weren't sliding. I do recommend that these shoes on a kind of like a smoother surface doesn't have as much of a grip as some other shoes, so you might have to watch out for that. But on the pavement, on the road, it works out just fine. And I did some one-legged hops here, but it felt really good. I wouldn't suggest you doing like playing ball on these, but like basketball, but they're really good for just your everyday type of jogging shoes or just walking shoes. So I hope you guys like the review, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright, so there you guys have it, my first shoe review, and I thought that it was a pretty well-made shoe. It is a minimalist type of shoe, so I don't expect much from it. I would probably recommend those of you who have like arch problems, like the inside part of the arch. It doesn't give too much support there, so if you're running for a long time or walking for a long time, it might give you a little bit of problems, a little bit of pain or something like that. You can always put an insert to solve that problem. Also, I felt like doing a couple of like jumps. It wasn't too bad. It had a little bit of a shock absorption, but coming from a really thick sole to a minimalist type sole, I felt that I felt the ground a little bit more, which is obviously expected. But it's probably not too good on your knees or any of your joints. If you're doing a lot of explosive type of exercises or going downhill or something, it's probably not very good for your knees as well. I felt that other than that, it was a pretty, solid shoe make. Another thing I wanted to point out is while walking here, right now it's really cold, it's about 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and I felt the mesh on the top of the shoe a little bit more air, so it's a little bit more airy. So could be a good thing if you have stinky ass feet, but I think that compared to my old shoe, this one had a little bit more. The fabric was a lot thinner, so you could feel the air a little bit. So if you're wearing these like outside, really cold area, you might want to wear like thicker socks. But that's about it. Other than that, I thought it was a pretty good shoe, and that if you've never worn a minimalist type of shoe, you should give it a shot. They said that this is the best made Nike minimalist shoe out there, up to date. So other than that, if you guys like the review, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and let me know your thoughts about this shoe. But other than that, I'll see you guys next workout. Peace. I'm out of here.